Hello and welcome. Today's question is, did ChatGPT get rid of the automatic model selector? The answer is it depends. And for most people, yes. And I think this goes back a few months now where they've just slowly been removing it for different people. And I don't really know their process behind that. So I don't know if it was based off of account type, if they just had some kind of randomizer in there. Like, I don't know. For us, we have a business account and it it went away for us, I don't know, maybe a week or two ago. But I remember seeing things like even like 3 months ago that they were slowly getting rid of the router. So the automatic router selector, if you're not familiar, it's called a router. And it's basically going back to the beginning. If you come to chatgpt.com, you log in if you need to, and then you get to this screen. And then if you come up here and then you click on this, and this is where you choose your model. There used to be an option here that, I don't remember what it said. I think it said automatic, but it basically would, behind the scenes, it would have what's called a router, and it would basically read your prompt, and then based off of what was in your prompt, it would route it to the appropriate model. That's not here anymore. So as you can see, you have instant thinking in Pro and then just configure. And before, if you're like, most of the prompts would go to instant, and then if it had some kind of logic or math or coding or something that was more complicated, it would go to thinking, and then if it was even more complicated, it would go to pro. Some people liked it, some people didn't. Doesn't matter because it's gone now. Again, you might still have it, and I'm pretty sure that if you do still have it today, you won't have it for long, because everything that I've seen is that they're getting rid of it for everybody. So now you basically have to choose the models yourself. And there are a bunch of different, I don't know, schools of thought around this. Mine personally is to, and just my recommendation for most people is to choose instant just choose instant. And I get that a lot of advice out there is just like, oh, always use thinking, and choose your path. But I mean, the models are designed for most, and I mean, it even says on here with instant, it's like for everyday chats. It's like most things that if you come in here and you ask it to, write an email for you or rewrite this email in a professional tone, which just seems like the big thing to do, or like write this YouTube script for me or write this thing for me. Those things are instant. You don't need thinking for that. Thinking is for math, it's for logic, it's for coding, it's for things where it has to go through its like reasoning engine and figure out lots of stuff. If you just want it to put some words together, that is everyday usage, and you can just use instant for that. Again, choose your path, but it is designed for most things will be instant. And the advantages of using instant is it will probably be able to do what you want, and if it can, it will do it faster, and it will use fewer tokens, which means you can get more prompts, more output from it. Besides the options in here, and you might not have Pro, again, this is because the level of account that we have, so you might just have instant thinking. You can come down to configure, and then you have a couple of choices in here, not as many as you used to, but you have some choices. If you just keep it on latest, it'll use, like I said, the most recent model they have right now is 5.4, and there's a 5.4 thinking, there's a 5.4 Pro, and their instant model is 5.3 instant, which still, all of them are solid models. There's an auto in here, an auto switch thinking. It's kind of a router behind the scenes. So if you leave this on, and again, this is even more reason why I think if you leave this on and choose instant when you come in here, you effectively never have to actually pick thinking, unless you use these tools all the time and every time I've done this task, I have to be on thinking. Anyway, if you leave thinking on, then it'll assess your prompt, and then if it determines that whatever's in there requires more thinking, requires it going through its reasoning engine, then it will switch to thinking automatically. Most people leave this on. You don't have to, though. And then if you don't want the latest models, you can come in here, you can go back to 5.2 in Instant Thinking Pro if you have access to it. 5.0 is still in here for now. I don't think they're going to keep this for much longer. 0.3 is an older reasoning model, and I'm actually surprised that that's still in here. Like the way they've been going through models recently, I don't expect that 5.0 or even 5.2 will be in here much longer, because it's been maybe 3 weeks on average before a new model comes out for them, and then they keep a new model for about 3 months. So it's just like, yeah, I don't remember exactly how long 5.0 and 5.2 have been out, but they're reaching about their 3 months, so I don't think they're going to last for much longer. But anyway, once you choose whichever set you want, then you can come in here and then pick which one you want to do. And then if you change it, you'll see it'll change down here, and you might have extra options. So if you do thinking, there's multiple levels. If you have access to Pro, again, you have multiple levels of thinking. There's actually a higher tier account than what we have, where you actually have, I think there are 4 levels of thinking on Pro if you have like the higher, like the enterprise account. But yeah, to answer the question, the router is gone for most people. If you still have it, it will probably be gone soon, and you have to choose which model you want to use. In most cases, for most people, most of the time, choose Instant. If that makes you a little antsy, come in here and just go to configure and keep the auto switch to thinking, and then you have kind of a backup. If you try Instant and it doesn't work, then do the same prompt with thinking, but I would always start with Instant because it works for most people. Hopefully that answers your question, and we'll see you next time.